In this video, I'm going to show you how I build my Django REST APIs 10 times faster with the help of ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you my workflow you get. So in this video, we are going to be building the REST API for a multi-vendor e-commerce platform you get. So right here, I have two prompts I am going to pass to ChatGPT. So the first one says I want to build a Django REST API for a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Help me with the right models for it. Here's the first prompt I am going to pass. But before you pass your prompt, make sure you have your Django project up. I already have the basic setup of my Django project. You get, I have my app, which is called DRF app. I have my virtual environment already there. You understand? So make sure you have your app set up. Create your Django project, activate your virtual environment. Make sure you install Django and install Django REST framework. So I've already done this. So right now, let's go get the right models for the multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So back here to my screen, I have the prompts here. So I'll copy this prompt, head over to ChatGPT. So everyone has access to ChatGPT. This is how I build my APIs very, very fast. You understand? So here is ChatGPT. We all have access to it. I'll post in my prompts. And it says, I want to build a Django REST API for a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Help me with the right models for it. Go. So let's send it now. And right now it's trying to generate the models. So right now you can see we have the user model. Right now we have the user model already customized for us. That's good. So we have the vendor model, we have the customer model, we have the categories, the products, the order item, the payment review, right? So it has given us the model, right? So if you are confused about any of the model we have here, you can always ask ChatGPT what this model is for. So right now I'm going to copy this model quickly. So we have for our user model, this is for the cost. Right now, ChatGPT has helped us customize the user model. I'll copy this back to my project, over to my app. Our Django app is called drf underscore app. The project is called drf, right? So I'm going to open this now, models.py file. So I'll come over here, I'll paste the first model. This is our customized user model. So let's move what is on top and let's proceed. So what are the other models we need? We need the vendor because we are trying to build a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So we are going to have different vendors on our platform. So copy this. This is going to be this is the vendor model, right? So back here again, we're going to also copy the customer model. So customer, remember we have the vendor are the sellers, the customers are the buyers. You get, so copy this, copy, and then over here we are gonna get this, the category model. Remember, every product are meant to have their categories. So here's how you build your APIs super fast. So we have the products model also, copy. So these are the products you get. So you can go through the models, and if any of the fields here is confusing, you can always ask ChatGPT to explain it further. You understand? So here's how I do mine. So this makes me super fast. You understand? So I'm going to get the models now. We have the order item, the payments, the review. Let's get them quickly. So we have the order and the order item model. If you're confused, you can always ask ChatGPT, what does the order and the order item model, what do they mean? What are their functions? And it's going to give you a response. It's going to give you a right answer you get. So you can also ask it to explain to you in a layman understanding. Understand? So I think here's the last one. This is the review. So I've got my models already set up. So we have to register these models, right? We have to register them in our Django admin, in the admin.py file. So I'll come over here now and say, okay, I need the models registered in the Django, in the admin.py file. Then say please include list display for the field, list display. So I'm going to show that is, hit enter. So it's going to help us generate. So now I'm going to copy all this code now into our admin.py file. This is going to help us register each of those models. So you don't have to type this thing by hand again. ChatGPT is there to make it super fast. So I'll copy this now. This is going to help me register the models. Instead, so back here, admin.py, I think I can just replace everything. So this helps me. This is going to help me register all the models to my Django admin and to make them super beautiful. We have the list display. We have the search field. You can always ask ChatGPT what these things mean if you don't know. If you don't know what this thing means, it means that you are new to Django. It means you are new to Django. So if you're new to Django, you can go learn some Django, you get. But with ChatGPT, you can get to understand what each of these fields refer to. But if you already write Django, this I'm sure you already know what is going on here. You understand? So we have our models done. We have the Django. We have our admin set up already. So what's the next thing to do? We can easily make migrations to migrate the models, right? But before we proceed, remember we have a customized user. So go over to your setting.py file. I have my here. So I'll go to the bottom, and over here, you can just come over here and just say auth underscore user underscore model should be equal to our app is called drf underscore app dot. So back here, because of we are using a customized user model, we have to register it. Gonna come over here and say drf underscore app. That's the name of the app where the model is, and the model is called user, right? So we're going to say drf underscore app dot user. So that's done. So you can proceed to making migrations and migrating. You understand? Before we do that, now let's go prompt the other prompt. The other prompt now says, where you? Here's the other prompt now. It says, now I need the appropriate views. It should be a function based. Here's the prompt, say number 2. Now I need the appropriate views. It should be a function based views. And we also need the serializers for this multi-vendor e-commerce platform. For the views, make use of request.data.get. You understand? So that's how I work with mine. So we have to get the views. I love function-based views. And then we need our serializers, and then we need the views to use the approach of request.data.get. So I'll copy this back to ChatGPT. Scroll down to the bottom, paste it here, and then it's gonna do its work, right? So what this does is this. Now it helps to make you faster. It is not the actual. You need to know some Django before you can utilize this process. You need to know how to use Django before you can do this, you get. So for me, I already write Django, you get. So as for you, you have to go learn some Django. If you don't know Django, learn Django, and then you can use ChatGPT to make yourself 10 times super faster, you get. So this is how I work now. So right now it's generating me, let's make this smaller. Right now I'm getting it's helping me, right now it's helping me generate the serializers for the model. I'm getting the model serializer for each of those models. It's helping me with some views that I need, some views like the product list view, like the create product view, like the create order view, the make payments, the add review. You understand? So whatever thing that might get you confused, whatever thing that you don't understand there, you can always ask, what does this thing do? You can always ask it to give you more models for you can always ask it to give you more models, more views for a real world multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Hope you understand. So right now we got our views now. We copy this over to our views.py file. Where you views.py. That should be in our drf app, then views.py. Just replace all we have here with everything I've copied. So we have our views from that model. Okay, now we have to create the file called we have to create this file called serializers.py. This file called we have to create a file called serializers. Back to your drf app, right click on the just right click here and then new file. I'm going to create a new file called serializers.py. So this is for those who already know Django. You get, if you don't know Django, you're not going to understand what we are doing here. ChatGPT helps those who already know it, makes them faster and better. You get. So yeah, where's this? Let's get it. So right now, here are our serializers, right? Copy this, we paste it here, and let's get our URLs. We have our URL mappings here. Okay, here are the URLs mapping. Copy. I'm gonna create a new file in our app called urls.py file. Right click, new file, urls.py. So I'll paste this here, and then we have to make sure Django knows about this file called urls.py. I hope you know the drill. So go out school, you have to go over to your Django project. You have to add a path. You have to let Django know about the file you just created, the file called urls.py. Here's how we do it, and then we're going to say include. Our app is called drf underscore app dot. The file is called urls. So you have to import include from django.urls. So here is how you build your REST APIs super fast. Here's a basic workflow of how you get your APIs running very, very fast. So as for the README, as for your documentation, for example, let's say you want to document this API for a front-end developer. You come over here to ChatGPT. I'm gonna say, now I need you to provide me. I need you to provide me with a GitHub README documentation for this API. It should include the payload, the API endpoints, and the response. So right now with this prompt. Now we're going to have our full documentation generated for us based on the views we have, the views and the URLs we have in this project. So now I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to help us generate a perfect README file documentation for your GitHub. So when you push this to GitHub, the developer can always have what to use as a guide in a stand. So here's our documentation. It's creating this for us. So let's give it some time for it to finish. Okay, now we have the documentation. We can just copy this. I need to copy everything at once. Yeah, copy everything. Copy and then back to GitHub, back to your project. I'm going to create a new file. This is called readme.md. Hope I spelled it well. Paste it here. I didn't spell it well. I don't think okay, I think I did spell it well. Okay, I think this should all be in caps. Let's rename this. It should all be in where are you? Rename. I need to rename the file. Yeah, rename. It should all be in caps. readme.md. Yep. So now we have our readme file concluded. So we have our documentation set. So we can always, yeah, here's the right spelling, readme.md, right? So we can always remove what we don't need. If you just scroll down like okay, I can remove this. We don't need it. This last line. So you can always ask ChatGPT to keep helping you. You can always ask the AI to keep helping you till you get what you want. You get, if there's anything you don't understand, you can always keep prompting to explain further for you. So we have this done. We have our API documentation ready. We have the models set. We have our views ready. So this is a basic workflow. You understand? So your project might have some other requirements which you might have to impute to ChatGPT to help you dissect. You understand? So right now I'm going to push this to GitHub, and you're going to see our beautiful README file. So I'm going to pause the video and push to GitHub. Okay, so right now I just finished pushing to GitHub. We're done pushing to GitHub right away. So I'm going to refresh the page now. So yeah. So right now we are live now on GitHub, and can see now we have the documentation. Here's the API documentation over here. You can see it's well documented. The front-end developer can always use this as a guide to consume the endpoint. You understand? So that's what we have here. So here's a basic workflow I follow to build my own REST APIs. With this approach, I'm super fast. I don't have to write the models. I don't have to write the serializers you get. So ChatGPT does that for me. Before you can do this effectively, you need to know Django. You need to know how to use Django before you can use ChatGPT to make yourself 10 times faster. So my on my channel, I have some tutorials that can help you. Over here, I have a full tutorial that teaches you Django REST framework from scratch. You can see it over use it over here. And here also I also have another tutorial that shows you how to build a full e-commerce REST API, including Stripe integration from scratch. We built and deployed. You understand? So we have some API courses. I have this also. I'm going to link them in this video's description. So this is how I build my APIs using ChatGPT. It makes me to be super fast and productive. I hope it helps you. I hope you learned something. See you in the next video. So stay blessed and bye bye.